Upload Scout.
Scouts, welcome back to another video. Now, I always have these videos where I'm always like, oh yeah, I'm gonna upload. I never do. So, change of pace. We are doing something completely different, and I'm going to talk about what I like. One of the things I wanted to talk about on this channel is my newest hyperfixation, and it's collecting more plastic, of course. But you're probably asking, Josh, what kind of you like Transformers now? What happened? What's going on? Well, I just wanted to say that there has been a little movie called Transformers 1 that got me back into the fray, and I just wanted to talk about it. I want to talk about like how the media is. I'll probably split this video up into multiple sections just to talk about, you know, Transformers.
Want some chocolate?
No, man.
Maybe it might be a two episodes because I have some stuff that I want to show you guys. But most importantly, let's start out with the media. Now, mostly for this video, I want to focus on the media of Transformers. Transformers is not the luckiest franchise when it comes to content. Now, I've been a Transformers fan. Actually, I really like Transformers ever since I was a kid. You know, me and my buddies loved playing Transformers, and like it was, we just played around with the idea. You know, you see a guy turn into truck, and it was amazing. It was like magic on screen. You know, the main thing that brought it back into the fray of like modern day culture or modern day media was the Bayverse movies, and I gotta say those movies are way too overrated. I don't care what you guys gotta say. There are like 2 out of the 5 movies are actually like well written. I'm not here to be on this platform and just be like the writing guru who's just like, oh yes, the writing, it's so incoherent. Yes, you just don't know what they're actually saying. You know, the enemy scrotum. Yes, it's so bad. You know, you don't know what they're saying. You don't know what they're doing. Back then in like 2010, it might have been funny, you know, but like looking at it now, that's not a good look, man. And especially after Transformers 1 bombed at the box office. Well, actually, it didn't bomb, but like it underperformed, right? It didn't do well, and I'm so sad about that. Because like, why? It was one of the, like, it set the bar for Transformers movies. Transformers 1 brought the entire, like, community back into the animated space, and it was so refreshing to see this concept of Optimus Prime and Megatron being friends. If you've lived under a rock for like your entire life, you know that Optimus Prime and Megatron, I'll probably have the 86 version of this toy, hold on. You would know that Optimus and Megatron are arch nemesis. Like they're enemies, they're rivals. And ever since the 80s, it's been like that. Months after the release of Transformers 1, Hasbro announced that they were going to stop funding for these movies, or like caring for these movies. I don't know what the actual article states, but they said that. And then, later this year, they decided, hey, what if we just like gave another movie to Michael Bay. Out of all people. Why Michael Bay? Right? He went 2 for 5. He went 2 for 5 with his movies, and they weren't even good. So my absolute stance on this is either he brings his A game to this, or I don't want to see any of that movie anymore. All right, he better go 3 for 6. All right, I better see like at least Transformers 1 level writing, because I don't want to see none of that. Like, just Josh, throw up a clip.
Enemy screwed up. Josh, get back to the video.
Right, sorry. That's my stance on the movies and such, but we're gonna move on to other media. For instance, I want to talk about the comics. Have you seen the Transformers Skybound comics? Oh my god. I never been a reader. You know, I start at the top of a page and then I lose myself a paragraph within, and then now I'm just immediately lost. Transformers Skybound is this recreation of G1 in my eyes. You see these characters and you're like, oh wait, it's gonna be goofy and everything, you know, Starscream's gonna be like some babbling coward, but no, he's not a bumbling coward. In this comic iteration, he's competent. He has an idea of doing whatever the heck he wants. He knows what he knows his schemes. He knows everything. He knows what he's doing. He's a coward, yes, but he got brains. The day I'm recording this is September 15th, birthday of Undertale. So I did record Deltarune. So if you guys are down to see that, just let me know. It's been 1 whole month. I don't know if this mic sounds good or not. It sounds horrible in recording, but I'm trying to figure out a way to like make it less bad, but you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. It's been 1 month since I've recorded that. I need motivation, but you guys also need content. So we need to make a pact or something so that way we don't need to like go back and forth with this stuff, okay? So please, if you like this video, please do whatever content creators say that they need so that way they can keep going. So yeah, intermission, second intermission over. Recently there have been rumors of a Skybound series being adapted into an actual like Invincible series within. It better not have Invincible quality, I swear to God. With the gritty aesthetic that Jorge Corona has cooked up with his artwork, you really just have to buy into that shading and that like just gory, not gory aspect, but like Cybertronian gore aspect, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my take on the current standing of Transformers, man. I just like it, you know. This series has so much like deep lore that could be used for so many good stories, and yet it doesn't. These people, you know, at Paramount or behind Hasbro, they don't understand what the heck the fans have been giving for the past 40 years. And I feel like now is the time for you to get yes you, I'm talking to you. You're like, me? You could totally get into it. You could buy some toys, you know, but these toys are not cheap. They aren't cheap. Make sure you like actually do your research on these toys, because like some toys you'll come across and you're like, oh wow, this is actual bogus. What really got Transformers onto the scene was just the toys and stuff. And you know, the toys are pretty stupid, you know. I wouldn't say that like they're like the best thing ever, but you know, they're pretty good. You know, they cost a lot nowadays, especially, and like it's not really the best thing ever, because you know, some of the toys are just frankly just stupid and just dumb anyway. So like I don't really care about, you know, what people gotta say or anything. And like plus it's not even that good, you know. It's just I have an addiction. These toys are absolutely insane. You see this? This is Superion, bro. Recently there's been a absolute influx of like just toys and stuff, and high quality toys at that. These toys are absolutely insane, because like compare these to like toys back then. They were flimsy, they were trash, everything about them. This totally complete side tangent, but pull up a picture like right here, pull up a picture of Combiner Wars, put a Combiner Wars picture of like Superion. This is so much more solid. Like you could hear the ratchet joints. We're gonna do a little ASMR here. But yeah, that's basically my take, you know, my little rant. Let me know if you want to know more about the Skybound series. I'll do like an entire video of Darren Warren Johnson's run, because oh my god, it is pristine. It's absolutely amazing. So please hit me up with like, I'm not even a likes person. Just give me like, can I get like 75 views, maybe 100 if you want to go even further. But this series is absolutely amazing. I love the characters, I love the world that it's built in, and with these writers that's coming into the Skybound series, I am praying that there is a series on Hasbro's desk to be like, hey, wanna make this happen? So please let me know. Thank you for watching, by the way. It has been a long 6 months. It's more 5 months, but you know, I'm just gonna round it up so I could do the meme. I'm trying to do something completely new with like the scouts thing, because you know, my name's Shadow Scout. So like maybe I could do like a 10 hut or something like that. So like, you know, I'll be in the kitchen cooking something up. So just let me know, y'all. Just let me know. And with that being said, Addy Scouts, yes, I got a haircut. Be quiet. excuse my jobby the hong here, but like look at this. You gotta swivel here.